the current state of SA hip hop, right? So we had a conversation with Dulise with was it this morning about like AMAPIANO, because for me I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the people who thought AMAPIANO was just a wave, and sooner or later this thing will be gone, right? So we were talking because there's this song that I was listening to. I was telling him like I really love that song, and as much as I'm not a fan of Amapiano, but like you can't really deny that these guys are here to stay, and you can't really deny that these guys they making hits, like hits. I don't know what's the name of the song, but Lizzie, do you remember that song that was playing nonstop? And I'm like, man, I really like this song.
Yeah, I don't know about being here to stay, but they're making a lot of hits. Yeah, I don't know the
Yeah, and
song, but it's a very good
yeah.
song. It's
So
vibey.
yeah, so I want us to talk about like there's a tweet that was put up by Pori, Maporisa, I think a few days ago. So he said to all the upcoming artists, albums, you don't need to drop albums anymore. A single is what you need now. A hit is what you need now. I can't really put it into exactly like the exact words, but he said something along those lines like you don't have to drop an album. You don't have to like wait for whatever the period of time putting together a body of work, whatever. You just need to drop a single and a fire one, and then that's it. That's all that you need right now. So I don't know.
So who
I'm
is he
just wondering
talking to?
your side.
Patrick,
Yeah.
like, who is he talking to when you say you don't need to drop an album? Is he talking to the guys who still underground, or is talking to the people who are mainstream? Is he
I
talking
think he's
about
talking.
don't worry about albums, just release singles and make money, or what?
Yeah, I think he's talking to everyone in general. But I think like the main people was because he said if it says dear upcoming artist, obviously it's mainly people who are on a come up. And I
Mm.
remember you asked me the other day if
I think it's frozen out now. But for me personally,
What
I
do you
think
think
it
about the
depends,
statement?
bro. I think it
Where
depends, because like I like the question you're asking when you're asking who is he talking to, because it depends who he's talking to. You can't tell me that now you're telling me
yeah,
that the future of music will be singles. You know, that's all we're gonna be. That's all we're gonna be like listening to, just singles. No, it can't be like that. So if he's talking to guys that
yeah,
are doing
albums are
house
very important.
music and stuff, and all those dance music in general, then it's
Mm.
okay. Maybe you can drop singles. But if you're a rapper, hip hop artist, or R&B, or you know, like those type of music, then most of those artists who do
Mm.
those type of music are artists who have a story. You can't ask an artist like J.
Yeah,
Cole, Kendrick Lamar, or Drake to just drop a single, because they used to telling a story in a way. So now you want them to
yeah,
stop telling a story and just do hit singles. We're gonna have a bunch of hit singles. That's all. Just bunch of
yeah. I
singles.
think yeah, it's definitely talking to I'm a piano artist, right? Because you cannot
Yeah.
tell an artist like Zahara that, hey, listen, Zahara, we don't need you to drop albums now. Make singles. I don't think we can
Imagine.
make an icon. I don't think we can make an icon or a legend with only like AMA singles, right? We need albums, right? Because albums, like they talk about your story, song one to song nine, low key or somehow they kind of create like a story which is in chronological in what you say it is a story which is in order, right? Like an album is very important in
Chronological
music
order.
industry. So Trigger, I think he's talking to a piano artist.
Yeah. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
for
I feel
sure.
like he's talking to my piano artist because oh sorry boys, I had a bit of an issue. I had to step off for a second, but anyway, I think he is
No,
talking
it's okay.
mostly to Amapiano artists because I mean we know now Pori is like the advocate for Amapiano, right? So he's like the head of the table now. So yeah, but for me personally, I feel like with Amapiano dog, it's easy now. It's very easy to blow up, but we can't really deny the growth and like how advanced things actually are now because hey, bro, for me personally, I'm a piano. I've never been a fan, right? I've never been like a hardcore fan of my piano. And when we talk about like, if you go back to that sound, Kabza the Small, Abombali, and all that stuff, I didn't like those songs. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the time where I was not like I kept denying the sound, but like after 2019, then like Gabs are they making these hits, and you can't really deny when people are good at something, But like I feel like I'm a piano.
For sure.
You can't really deny, like, as much as you could be a hardcore hip hop fan and all that stuff, but like you can't really deny hits. Like just like this song that was really, really huge. For me, it's the first time ever an Amapiano song dominates for that long. Because normally, an Amapiano song would be like huge for in South Africa, right? It would be huge for like a month or 2 months, and then after that, it's gone. Then who's next? But for that song by Tyler ICU, you know that I get, or Tyler, you know that song? That song was big. It was big for like 5 months straight or more because it started from last year, like from the very beginning of the year. So I'd never seen a song dominate the charts for that long. So yeah, man, I feel like with
So,
Amapiano, it's easy.
Trigger, speaking
Yeah.
about summer piano, what do you think about artists like Reason and Chichila Main? I heard she's saying that she's moving from hip hop to Amapiano. What do you think about those artists? Are you okay with them? Do you understand that's okay? I guess they're about the money. Like, are they being true to themselves or to their fans if they don't care about being true to themselves? What do you think about them?
Yeah. Uh I think
Trash.
I, I think it is about like let's start with reason, right? Let's start with reason. I think
Where
he is
Reason is the biggest trash.
Reason the Caesar Alekani now, right? Caesar Alekano Alekani or something like that. But it's Caesar.
Like,
I
okay,
think
Trigger, a minute, a little second. You know why
yeah,
Reason is the worst? You went from acting like you are this rapper, from the streets, rapping real bars, Nas, type of vibe. Everybody giving you props that, yo, this a real rapper right there. And he acted like he was owning it. That he's one of the best rappers. Even his fans were saying he's one of the best rappers. And of course, I was denying it because I've always, like I've never,
so
trusted Reason. All of a sudden, to
Huh?
transition to make a full U-turn, bro, and go straight to house. Like, I'd
Full
expect
U-turn.
Casper to do that. I'd expect a lot of guys to do stuff like that. But Reason, it's almost like Nasty C doing piano, bro. Can you imagine
Mm,
Nasty C doing piano, bro? So that's exactly what Reason did.
mm,
yeah. But
yeah.
Fetsu, for me personally, I feel like it it really
Changing
worked
his
for
name, thinking we won't notice.
yeah, he had a better let's be honest. Let's be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if I find out that Reason has made more money with Amapiano than he has made with hip hop, especially in the last 2 years,
Wow.
gigging, gigging with them Aboma Police and all. For me, dog, I feel like it was like as much as we can say it was I betrayed hip hop, whatever, but it was a good business move. Let's put it that way. It was a good business move. But do I
It
condone
was a
people
good business
for
move.
switching genres?
Yeah,
No. Yeah,
Patrick, it was a
sure.
good business move.
For him, personally, for him,
How?
right? Because, like
Where
I
is he
said,
now?
I feel like he has made more
Yeah,
money. Exactly. I was about to get to that part, right? I was about to get to that part. So it was a good move for him at that time. It's just that if you're riding waves, of course, like we all know, a wave at some point it always comes to an end. So he jumped on
then you
the
cannot say it
Amapiano
was a
wave,
good business move.
right? So the good business move was
Hmm?
jumping into Amapiano. You can't deny Gucci he had a couple of hits. You can't deny Gucci. Like, if I say hits, I don't mean like um, hits that were like popping the whole country and stuff like that, right? Because I wouldn't be able to name like some of his songs, but I know Gucci, he had like a lot of collaborations with Maporisa, collaborations with Stogie in um, Boosie, all those guys. So I'm like those collaborations. Obviously, they made him money. And December he was gigging big time. In the last 2 years, he's been making money, bro. He's been making money, and like I don't know if you guys do follow on social media, but like I seen him on the gram. He's doing his thing. It's just that right now, obviously, the hype dies down, right? Just like all these guys. Remember those guys when they came through? Who are the guys? The guys who are called Amaroto. You know those two guys, Zuma and someone.
Yeah.
Where are they now, right? Um,
Yeah, but
exactly.
Minakaza,
With the rave and my
I feel
piano, it's
like,
just like that.
yeah, but
I,
Minakaza,
I
I feel
feel,
like low key. I feel like low key as a fan, I'm being betrayed, right? Because first it was like Casper Nyovest was moving with the movement, with the Pumarim vibes, with the Kusheshe vibes, and all that. And then all of a sudden, zoom, I'm a piano. And then I was like, okay, I guess I still have a reason. Reason was making hits with AKA. Remember that song? Do you know that song that he did with AKA? That hip hop song? That song was
Um,
dope, right? So
pump
I
the
was
cheese
trying to
up.
follow reason. Yeah. No, no, I don't think it's that one. Trico, that's long gone.
I think I
So they were
do. It's
making good
some.
music, right?
I'm trying to
And
think
then
of the title of
all of a
the song.
sudden, Reason left me hanging too, right? Zoom, my piano. But now I don't know what to do because like AKA passed away. AKA was very loyal. AKA like stick to the same lane, right? Now no longer
Man.
with us. So I guess when it comes to hip hop, I'm gonna stick with artists like about MT, right? Artists who seem to be loyal in what they do. I'm gonna stick with them artists like yeah, MT. I guess Nasty C. I don't know what's going on with Aries. I don't know what's going on with Shane Eagle. I don't know what's going on with South African artists as a whole. But the few ones that I see, I guess I'm gonna stick with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this piano thing, I'm thinking right now, if because I'm a piano, shouldn't we be saying pianos? Because now, if it's like, even if you're speaking in English, do you have to say I'm a piano? Because now,
Yep.
I mean, it's pianos. You know, have you heard that piano
Uh,
song?
nah. It's
But then,
Amapiano. Even in the US, whether you in Europe, anywhere, you have to say Amapiano. You can't say pianos. Amapiano. They came from South Africa. It is what it is.
yeah, but
Mm,
just I was just
for sure.
thought that just like but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that the genre. First of all, I think the culture of Amapiano is overrated. I feel like at the end of the day, I don't think. I mean, guys now just do house songs and just call it Amapiano, and then everybody believes it. Some of the songs that are called Amapiano that I'm hearing are the type of songs that have always existed. You know, like at some point it was called maybe deep house, or maybe some has
Yeah.
some like tribal type of sound. But all of a sudden now everything is just being put under my piano. This thing also happened with Gom, whereas you'd see MTV as a Gom top 10, and then when you watch, there's not even one Gom there, you know. But then at the end of the day, I feel like now we just like go with names, and whenever song is a house, and there's somebody singing like is being choked. We call that piano, you know. So I feel like it's overrated. But on a positive side, it's booming. It's making money. That's why a lot of people want to join it. You know, I just feel like it's only possible to join it because Amapiano doesn't care about the artist. For example, in hip hop, if a song blows up, the
Yeah.
artist blows up as well. But with
Ooh.
Amapiano,
Mm.
the people that listen to Amapiano don't care about the people that are doing the songs. They just care for the sound,
Music.
for the track, just to enjoy. They don't care about
Fact,
following the guy
fact.
behind it. Maybe if you are the producer of the song or like a DJ, maybe you can last like Okabza and stuff. Maybe you can last because you can produce many of these songs. But if you like
Yeah.
an artist singing on top of these songs, everybody can hear you. They know it's you, but they following the song. They're not following you. You know.
Forget about
So so that's why I think the Amapiano sound is continuing to grow, is continuing to go forward, is continuing to make money, but it's almost like it's recycling artists. It's recycling artists. Some there's a hit, it's somebody else on it. There's a hit, but it's just they're selling the sound in a way. They're not selling Amapiano artist. They say they're selling Amapiano.
I think that's a very valid point, because just to add on what you just said, because the thing is, that's what we've been seeing with almost pretty much everyone, from, because when you think about it, how is it possible that someone who had a hit 2 years ago nowhere to be found today? How you had a hit 2 years ago, but you nowhere to be found today? Like, you know how it is with these guys. And the crazy thing is, even with the guys that are like popping, they still have hits and all that stuff. You know about the person, you know the name, but you can't put the face to the name. You can't. Like, those guys
Mm.
are mellow, sleazy. Hey, bruh, I can literally walk
And the
past those
Yebo,
dudes at the mall. I wouldn't
what
even
happened to
know
the
who
Yebo
they
guy? Yeah?
to who?
What happened to the guy who started Yebo?
Yeah,
You
but
know the
which one?
Yebo? Yeah, Miane. Is it Miane?
Oh, even that bro, bruh. Even that bro. I don't.
Yeah,
He
that bro used to be
he did
popping that
not.
bro. Yeah? Did he?
Hey, bruh. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like
Why is
that.
that bro? That bro
It,
used to be popping back in the days.
yeah, but the thing is, you can't really understand, because people, that ad lib, you still hear it till today. Like, yeah, you still hear it like on pretty much every song, right? But he's no longer there. I don't even remember what
Hmm.
he looked like or anything like that. But like, when you think about people like Abu
Just like
Kabza, the
just like who West was
boys,
saying, I'm a
Jesse,
piano. Yeah, just like who West
yeah,
was
look,
saying, I'm a piano is not about the artist, it's about the music, right? Nobody asks like where is Yebo, the Miane guy. Nobody cares. As long as the one that we still have are still making piano songs, we could. But in hip hop,
that's all that
if
matters.
MC goes missing, you're
Yeah,
gonna be like, where's MC? right? What happened to MT? What
Yeah.
happened to Chichila Main, right? But piano, we're moving in the train. So
Yeah, you never see that. You never see that
that's
post.
why I
You never
struggle
see
to.
things like what happened to so and so. You never see those things. But
Hmm,
like with hip hop, you would come
mm-mm,
across something like that. It's like what happened to so and so? Where are they now? What are they doing? Blah 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 blah. But
And
like
do you
with
know like the
hip hop,
reason behind that also?
yeah,
Because if sorry to cut you off, but
that's
in
fine.
like in what you call in Amapiano, there's no storytelling or anything. So it's just sounds, it's just the yebos,
Ooh,
it's just
yeah,
some repetitive stuff. Whereas on a song, even if maybe they're not like even if a rapper is not a greater storyteller, but there's more words, so you hear a lot, you feel like you know a person. For example, like I'm thinking even right now, where's Zuchi Cook Dope? Where's that guy? So there's like, I'm not saying where is his song. I'm asking like where is he? Stuff
yeah,
like that. So you get to build like almost a relationship with the music of a storyteller, a hip hop artist and stuff, more than like a house song.
mm, yeah,
mm.
yeah, yeah. I think
So
that's a
like
very good
when
point.
you are when you're doing music, right? I think the main goal is to be a goat slash a legend, I guess an icon, right?
Yeah.
How do you think we're gonna make legends, icons, goats when it comes to piano genre? Besides the Oma Poris, Gabs or Small, I think those guys they are considered legends, right? So all these upcoming artists, the one that we have, Bobo Miano, they did make good songs, right? But as far as my piano is concerned, do you think that we're going to be able to make legends like when we look back in, like let's say we in 2050 now, when we're looking back, do you remember Miano? Do you remember, just like we're doing with about Brenda Fast, about Leboma Toss, right? Those type of music they did, those music made legends, right? Do you think my piano is capable of making a legend?